Well, good morning. And today we're on to day 3 of Banana Island. Day 3 means we're going to move through this pile. You can see then we've only got 1, 2, 3 piles remaining after that. And then we get to move on to the melon. Now I'm starting this morning off exceptionally hungry. I woke up very hungry, so I'm going to make some food pretty much right off the bat. It's only been an hour since I've been up and got a little focus time in, some time with the family on the phone, did a little meditation, did a little bit of recording, and now it's time to eat some food. It's breakfast time. I'm going to make something called 1, 2, 3. We're going to use the food processor here. Definitely this is a task for the food processor. You could do it in the blender, but it retains way more of its an oatmeal-like consistency. This really, I've written it down before as note meal because there's no oats, but it still has this consistency of an oatmeal. It's really tasty. It's not to say that oats are horribly unhealthy. It's just to say for me, this works better, being fresh food, raw food, and that's what I'm going for right now. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna make some 1, 2, 3, and then I'll show you the end result. I ended up going with 4 dates and 1 apple and 5 bananas. 5 bananas. And you can see kind of how it looks in there. So you might be wondering why I mentioned that I was hungry when I woke up, but why did I wait an hour, essentially, or maybe even not. It's been an hour and a half since I woke up before I ate. Well, there's a couple reasons for that. One, I've kind of got it in my head, and it's a healthy concept in my opinion, that I want to earn my meals. I want to do something. I mean, in nature, very rarely would food just be sitting there. Almost every animal you see has to make some effort to get to their food. And this helps our physiology because we're designed for this, to have a little bit of movement, which actually opens up our digestive ways in a manner of speaking. It opens us up to be able to better accept the nutrients that we take in. So physical exercise, a little bit of movement before food. That's what I got in this morning, as well as a little bit of work as well. And for me, I find that morning time before I eat, sometimes I won't even eat breakfast, but I find I'm just more crisp in my thought pattern. If I'm really famished, that would be something different. I wasn't famished this morning. I also had the added benefit of interning and working at fasting retreats for the last 5 or so years, and I've been able to see that we don't need to eat every meal. We can skip a meal and we'd be okay. In nature, this would happen. So I'm not waking up worried about missing my breakfast immediately. I'll get to it when I need to. And that's also, for me, helps make wiser decisions, especially when I was transitioning into a healthier style of diet, a healthier style of eating. Giving that little gap between noticing hunger and addressing hunger allows you to make a little more of a wise decision, especially if you fill that gap with some meditation, as I did this morning, some calm breathing, and because breathing, slowing down our breath rate, increasing our heart rate variability, improves our ability to make conscious decisions, it improves our ability to make decisions in alignment with our values and goals. So that's slow breathing. Also, you could do a little bit of exercise in that interim between noticing hunger and then when you actually eat. And that will also help you improve your ability to make wise decisions. We notice it's been well proven that there's just a significant decrease in your ability to choose what you consider unhealthy habits, whether it's smoking, drinking caffeine, eating poor food choices. Just 15 minutes on a treadmill, you'll be a completely different perspective. You won't make the same choices as you would have before the exercise. So that's my little 2 cents on the matter. I wanted to just give you a little insight into my thinking and to my practice as to how I do it and to why I would do it. This 1, 2, 3, this note meal is fantastic. So, great way to start the day for me. A little cinnamon note meal. First meal of the day, day 3 on Banana Island. All right, time for meal 2. I'm going to be moving on and having about 15, actually not about, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to have 15 banana smoothie here. 15 bananas, and I'm going to be doing some push-ups and some plyometrics and some just moving around, get my upper body into some strength training work, and do that before the smoothies. I've been doing some work in the office and did a little work outside in the garden. And today's a Saturday for me, so I'm just kind of, and the kids aren't here, so I'm making do with some more work, more editing videos, both for Food and Sport and for this channel, High Energy Parenting. And like I said, getting some gardening in, and bananas. I don't have to think about anything else. I can just think about those projects and bananas, because that's what I'm having. Almost blended without showing you. I added a little bit of frozen mango, about a cup of frozen mango to the top. As you can see there, about a cup of frozen mango I put on top of 15 bananas. And now we're going to blend it up and devour.
And so a willpower challenge is anything where those two versions of yourself have competing goals. So, for example, there may be a part of you that really wants to eat a candy bar for your snack, and then there's a part of you that actually has some longer term goals. You're thinking health, you're thinking weight loss, you're thinking bikini season. The fact that you could be the very same person, but depending on your mindset, depending on your energy, depending on your stress levels, your brain is going to meet this willpower challenge in a different way, and you're going to end up making, one choice today and one choice tomorrow.
All right, it is dinner time. I'm about to make some banana ice cream. I'm going to take out these frozen bananas, about 10 bananas here, put them into the food processor, blend them up, and that'll become banana ice cream. Nice cream, if you will. I'll show you that finished result. And then I'm going to also prepare a celery slaw. I have some celery I got to get through. Also, I've got found a little bit of citrus on the island that I got to get through as well. And some tomatoes remaining, a little bit of green onion, found a little bit of cumin, and of course the tahini I still brought with me to the island. Got to travel with tahini. So I'm putting in some celery right into the food processor here. I chopped it up. I'm going to blend that up, pulse it. It's going to become a little celery slaw. And then I'm going to mix in this sauce I made here, or about to make here. I put 3 tangerines in, 3 tiny little tangerines. Then 4 large Roma tomatoes, half a green onion, and some tahini, a tablespoon of tahini. That'll become a nice sauce, and I'll mix into there. Another time-saving benefit of eating this way, the banana diet, the banana island style, is the dishes. The dishes are really simple, just usually a wash or 2, rinse, and they're clean. So you reduce the time you're thinking about food prep, and you definitely reduce the food prep time and the food cleanup time as well. So you're saving time on all sides. As I'm sitting here finishing up my ice cream, I'm just looking at the table and seeing the last 3 days of Banana Island. I know some of you are thinking, you're not really doing Banana Island. If you have a different definition in your head of Banana Island, I'm not doing the purest form. Yes, it's true. I could just be on a banana island and just eat purely bananas. But for me, my definition was going to be that the majority of my calories came from bananas. That each meal, the majority of my calories still came from bananas. They did for dinner, they did for breakfast, they do for lunch. And that was my definition. And really, my reason for doing Banana Island wasn't out of purity or some cleanse that I necessarily needed to go through. It was more so necessity. I had a bunch of bananas. The family left town. They went home to visit family, and I needed to get through some bananas. So I decided to go on Banana Island and theme it as such, and I needed to get through some salad prep stuff, and so that's why I'm eating celery tonight. It was more out of necessity, not for purity's sake, so I apologize if I haven't met your standard. You can do Banana Island however you feel fit. This is just one way to experience it. And you'll still experience a fantastic amount of benefits. It's still a simplification of my diet, still, compared to what I normally eat. I don't normally eat bananas at every single meal. So that's why I'm doing it. I'm enjoying it. I'm going to keep finishing this sweet meal. That ice cream was good, but oh man, this is hitting the spot. This celery slaw. If you're following along with this diet, if you're eating the same way with me for this Banana Island week, you're probably experiencing the same thing. That by the time you hit dinner time and make this salad, it tastes good. This really sodium-rich, salty taste here, savory. It's fantastic. So I'm really savoring and enjoying this celery slaw. All right, that's it for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow for day 4 of Banana Island. Boom, 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 boom. Thanks for watching, and if you want to find out what I ate for day 4 of Banana Island, click the video link right here. And of course, subscribe for more tips on how to be a fit, healthy, high-energy parent.